Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekak Radash, and double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the archangel pushing 100% truth from the Bible, full corner of the earth by risking their freedom and life to do so. And salutation to the whole elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens. They have the appearance of the heathens, but your father's seed line go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also referred to as Israelite foreigners. Today's lesson I'm going into is opera singer Julian Spike's autopsy report reveals he was stabbed 78 times, allegedly by a son. We're in the end days. We are definitely in the end days. And people are leaving here all kind of ways, all kind of ways. And it says that opera singer Julian Sykes' autopsy reports it has revealed new details about the singer's untimely death at the alleged hands of his own son. According to the Los Angeles Department of Medical Examiner documents exclusively obtained by us on Tuesday, July 21st, Sykes' cause of death was multiple stabs by a knife. A recorded 78. His death was deemed homicide. The alleged murder took place inside the musician's Los Angeles home on December 8th, 2025, followed by his son, Maya Starks, sequent arrest. The reports also included details from Julian's wife, Cecilia Spikes, who called the Santa Monica Police Department and alleged that her son, who has documented history of mental illness, had stabbed and killed her husband. The wife was in the shower when she heard the descent yell out for her to call 911. The report stated when she came out of the shower, she saw that their adult son standing over Julian stabbed him with a apparent artifactual sharp-edged weapon. A medical summary within the documents revealed that at least 73 total wounds were found, with 68 labeled sharp force and 5 labeled blunt force. Jeez. According to apparent weapons used in the incidents, which were located by police next to Julian's body, were a 10-pound dumbbell containing apparent blood stains and a carved knife with a blade measuring approximately 9 inches long and 2 inches wide. The toxicology report within the document stated that no explicit drugs or prescription medications were found on Julian. Was pronounced dead by officials at the scene. The man allegedly threw a knife at his sister during an argument about her loud music left her at hospital to die. Authorities later arrested Micah, 32, and booked him on suspicion he caused his father's death. Neighbors told KTLA that Micah had experienced mental illness, health illness issues, and homelessness in the past in the wake of the singer's passing. They say Santa Monica Police Lieutenant Louis Gilmore confirmed to KAB BC. At the time, authorities did lead up to Michael's mental illness history. However, at the point, it's unclear what circumstances led up to the incident, if any, if there was any altercations or arguments. Gilmore told the outlet, "We are investigating that angle right now." Michael has been scheduled to be arraigned on June 4th. However, the local news outlet recently reported that it was pushed back to Thursday, August 6th. Reported in December last year that Michael was being held in custody with no bail after Los Angeles County prosecutors requested to change a previous $4 million bond amount posted. Was also reported under bail adjustment. Deputy District Attorney Cesar Rodriguez told a judge that Michael was not being appropriately medicated for a schizophrenic diagnosis. Julia was a Grammy award nominated baritone who performed at New York's Carnegie Hall, the John F. Kennedy Center for Performing Arts in Washington, and the Barbizon Center in London. Man. So this Julian Spikes, man, got a judgment, man, from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we're gonna go right here where it says we're gonna start here. Matthew 24:12 say, "And iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax and cold." And that like I say, he was schizophrenic, and this kid was crazy, man. And so, like I say, if he wasn't getting proper medication, he was bound to carry on out these attacks. And his father actually got the the blunt of his his sickness. And so, that's why he, did what he did, Remember, Job 4:7 say, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" And nobody perished being innocent, because we always tell you all the time that, your spirit has been in reincarnation every fourth generation. So he just happened to come back for his judgment. And he got a brutal one at that, for a fact. Ecclesiastes 39:28, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of them that made them." And that's exactly what happened, man. The spirit of vengeance, Just like I say, this magician, or whatever he was, opera singer, hey, he didn't repent and start following Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'm pretty sure he ran across the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully a great millstone. To repent and have that covering and that hedge of protection. But apparently he didn't repent. Still calling on those false gods, and he got deleted in a very, very vicious way. First Samuel 2:6, "The Lord killeth and make alive. He bringeth down to the grave, and he brings up." So the Lord does all the killing. The Lord signed off on this Israelite being, sunk back to the spirit realm in such a grievous way. Like I say, his spirit done been here before, and he just got a very, very, vicious way to leave here and get sent back to the spirit realm. And that's why we always tell everybody, Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And we keep telling people, it's coming to that time where you need to seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai before it's too late. Everything is time sensitive because we at the very end. So seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai before it's too late. Because we at the end days, and you just don't know how your judgment may be. But you better repent, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and stop calling on all these other false gods. But I hope this was edifying to the hopeful sheep. Kwan Yasharala, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. On to the next lesson. Shalom.